guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to film this super glowy just look for you guys. I was inspired by a lot of the products that I have picked up within the last couple months, and I hope that you guys enjoy it. I enjoyed making this video. I'm so happy to be behind the camera again. It feels right. So if you guys want to see how I was able to achieve this look, then please keep watching. So my vision for this tutorial is very glowy, healthy looking skin with gloss and glossy eyes. That's what I'm going for today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to achieve it, but fingers crossed. I have already washed, toned, and put a serum on my face. My face is nice and squeaky clean. And to start off, I'm going to spray myself with a little bit of Max Fix Plus just to add some more hydration to my skin. And I'm just gonna let that sink into the skin. And as a primer for today, I'm going to be using this Becca Backlight Primer Filter. I got this when I bought my Jaclyn Hill Becca face palette. And I'm just gonna dot this everywhere, I guess. I'm just gonna put on that much and see if I need more or not. I'm gonna let that sink into my face for a few minutes just to make sure my face really absorbs the product. While it's absorbing, I'm gonna do my eyebrows off camera. So now that that's done, what I'm gonna do on the eyes is really simple. So what I'm gonna do is work on my face. So I am going to use a little bit of my LA Girl Pro Prep just in the T-zone because my pores are alive and well. For foundation today, I'm going to be using a mixture of my Maybelline Dream Liquid Mousse foundation and my Shea Moisture foundation. I'm mixing them because I think this is a little bit too light for me at the moment, and this is the darkest foundation that I have. So I'm going to mix both of them and get my perfect color. And then just dot that on the skin. Today I'm not going to be using a beauty blender because I always use beauty blender, so I want to switch it up. And I'm going to be using my e.l.f. powder brush, just like a flat top kabuki looking brush. And I'm going to spritz a little bit of Max Fix Plus on the brush. So I'm doing more of a like stippling motion, as you can see. And that's just going to help me get more coverage. And I'm kind of like stippling and moving downwards as well and blending down my neck. So as you can tell, it's like a perfect match. So now moving on to concealer. For concealer, I'm going to be using a mixture of my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in 25. And it is my skin tone, so I want to brighten up as well. So I think I'm going to use a little bit of my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in the color Light Pale. This is a lot of concealer. I know I do tend to go overboard on concealer, but I love it. I'm actually going to switch over to my Morphe E8. I bought this because of Starlooks because she be knowing about her concealer brushes. So now I'm going to powder the under eyes and my T-zone. Doing minimal powder because, like I said, I want my skin to look very dewy. To powder today, I'm using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Powder in 130 Buff Beige, and it looks like this. So I'm just lightly setting the areas I place concealer. So I'm gonna move on to the eyes now, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you can see what I'm doing. So to start with the eyes, I'm gonna use this Starlooks Rose Gold Cream Eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using this as a base. And I'm going to go into my Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I'm going to grab Rose Spritz here, and I'm going to place that on top of that cream eyeshadow. And then with another brush, I'm going to grab Champagne Pop. So what I'm doing now is just really like creating dimension on the eye. So to blend out those harsh edges, I'm grabbing a Morphe 330 with a little bit of Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie and just placing this in the crease. It's a very light color, so it's not really going to show too much, but I just want the lids to look a little seamless. So now with the same brush, I'm grabbing Makeup Geek's Bitten, and I'm just placing this like on the outer corner of the eye and blending it into the crease softly. And I'm doing this just to create some more depth to the look because I felt like I was lacking it. So now that I have that down, I'm grabbing a Morphe E36. It's like a small little pencil brush. I'm going to go back into Bitten by Makeup Geek and just deepen up the outer crease a little bit more. Now going back with the Morphe 330 brush, I'm just with no additional product, I'm just softly blending out that. And I really like this brush because it's pointed and it makes blending so nice, especially when you have like no lid space like me. So I'm gonna apply some more champagne pop on the lid, but this time I'm gonna wet my brush and packing this onto the lid. Just absolutely stunning. I'm so proud of Jaclyn Hill and all the YouTubers that are coming out with palettes in collaboration with brands. Like, it's so freaking motivating, not for nothing. Going back with the Morphe 330 brush and just softly blending. So it should look something like this. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of Prosecco pop and I'm going to pop this on the brow bone. I know this is very gold and I know most people wouldn't pop this on the brow bone, but I think it's gonna look pretty freaking cool. So now I'm going in with the Morphe E26, which is another pencil brush from the Elite collection. So I'm going to dip into Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost and Ice Cold. Like, this is like stark white. It's so pigmented and buttery. Like, oh my god. Almost dropped it. So I'm just gonna use some of this to highlight the inner corner of my eyes, just to really make it pop. I mean, are you kidding me? Get that inner corner highlight. I'm breathing. So I feel like I need to balance out the lower lash line. I hate putting on eyeshadow on my lower lash line. I don't know why, but I just actually, I'm going to apply lashes and then I'm going to come back to look and see what else it needs just to boost it up. But for now, I'm going to apply my lashes off camera. So I don't know if my camera cut off while I was doing a lower lash line. But all I did was apply a little bit of Makeup Geek Spit-In very close to the lash line. And I smoked it out with Jaclyn Hill's face palette in the shade Amaretto, the mineral blush. I used that to smoke out the shadow and it looks like this. Now I'm just applying mascara to the lower lash line. I'm using the Smashbox X-rated mascara, which I'm actually really enjoying right now because it's actually making a difference. Yes, mascara, come through. So these are the finished eyes. I promise that we are almost done. I feel like I've been filming for like 18 hours. Okay, so to bronze up the face and give me back some color, I'm using Benefit's Hoola Bronzer. And I'm going to be using my Morphe E3 brush. And of course, going down the jawline. Because you already know I need this. I'm just going to lazily contour my nose. Today, I'm going to be using a mixture of Champagne Pop and Rose Spritz. And it's going to be a luminous blush to really highlight the face. I'm going to be using my Morphe M510 and I'm going to dip into Champagne Pop. And I'm probably going to go overboard, but it's okay. I mean, Champagne Pop honestly doesn't get old. And look at this freaking glow. Like, I'm glowing to the fucking gods right now. And I don't even say that ever, but I'm fucking glowing today. And with a smaller brush, this is the Morphe M508. I'm grabbing a little bit more of Champagne Pop and popping that on the nose. A little bit down the bridge of the nose. And the Cupid's bow. Come on, Cupid's bow. Like Jeffree Star. And I'm just gonna go back with the brush I used to apply the blush and just kind of blend it all together, so I don't have any streakiness. So that is what our face should be looking at like now. So now to finally finish off the look and the whole inspiration behind this look, I'm going to be using Anastasia's lip gloss in Tropea, and this shade is just so freaking beautiful. I could not wait to use it in a tutorial. So freaking pretty. So once the lip gloss is on, all I'm gonna do is spritz my face with a little bit more Fix Plus, just because I want to be super glowy. I feel like Jeffree Star spraying myself that many times. Jeez. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought about it. And please be sure to subscribe on your way out. That way you know when I'm going to upload my next video. Bye.